engaging in some post-wake-up routines. I have to turn off the chat, put on some restrictions. I woke up late today. Here you go. I'm going to take my grand post-wake-up also supplements today. Of the day. First major dose of supplements. So here we go. I have my big bag of supplements here. This is vitamin C water with creatine in it. And I'll start with liposomal vitamin C. I take two forms of vitamin C, so-called regular ascorbic acid powder, vitamin C powder, pure vitamin C powder. I don't recommend people take effervescent or other types of vitamin C. The type of vitamin C that I recommend is pure ascorbic acid, aka vitamin C powder. And the second form of vitamin C that I take is liposomal. So here we go, liposomal vitamin C. It's a gel. And how some people take this is they squeeze it into a glass of water and wash it down. I just squeeze it in my mouth and then wash it down with water. It's getting time to make another order of supplements. I ran out of B complex yesterday, so there's not going to be any B complex in this dose. Omega-3 fish oil. So those of you that have been watching my channel for a while know that I do OMED fasting, which means that I fast more than 20 hours every day and eat only one time. Now, I don't have to eat breakfast in the morning to be able to take supplements. So how I do it, I've discovered that I'm able to take large amounts of supplements after waking up even without breakfast by buffering the supplements with some fat. So this is omega-3 fish oil. I'll take 3 capsules of omega-3 fish oil before taking anything else. And maybe the amount of niacinamide, vitamin D3 I'm going to take would make me nauseous if I didn't take some omega-3 fish oil to kind of buff it. So here we go, 3 omega-3 fish oil capsules. The types of supplements you see me taking this license, it's not necessarily recommended for other people. I'm just showing what supplements I take and how much I take of them. Vitamin C water concentrate. So 3 B complex tablets, 3 omega-3 fish oil capsules. So I just took 1 garlic tablet. ALA, alpha lipoic acid. I'll take 2 tablets of that. Vitamin E. It's another supplement that contains fat. Vitamin E soft gels. Look like this. Take 1 of those. NAC and acetylcysteine. Taking 2 tablets. Ashwagandha. 2 capsules. Vitamin D3 plus K2. Two tablets. Magnesium plus B6. This is a magnesium complex supplement. which means it contains, you could call it multi-magnesium too. It contains more than one type of magnesium, more than one form, 6 forms more precisely, 6 types of magnesium. I'm taking 2 of those, which gives me 675, around 700 milligrams of magnesium. 74, 7, 1440, 3, 6, 600, 740, 750 milligrams if my calculations are correct. Each tablet contains 375 milligrams. L-theanine. L-theanine is one of my favorite supplements to take. So. Niacinamide. There's different types, forms of of niacin, just as there are different types of niacin, forms, just as there's different forms of magnesium niacin. So that's the point. This is niacinamide, okay? So if you're going to buy niacin, you search niacin, there'll be different forms of that. There's nicotinic acid, aka flush type niacin, which will give you a niacin flush, which has the effects of enhanced circulation, vasodilation, and basically it gives you heat sensation. So if you take nicotinic acid, niacin, take enough of it, you'll get a flush where you feel hot in your face and chest. This is flush-free niacinamide. So the only forms of niacin that I take is niacinamide and nicotinic acid flush type niacin. Those are the only forms of niacin that I take. I haven't got a niacin flush for a while. I haven't taken flush niacin. Maybe I order another bottle within a month. So I take niacinamide, and there's 2 grams, 2,000 milligrams of niacinamide in here, and 1 L-theanine capsule. And that will conclude the Grand Pulse Wake Up Boss supplements today. No, there's one supplement left. Probiotic capsules, which I store in the fridge. Here's another thing that I store in the fridge. Methylene blue. I didn't say it's a supplement, but it's something that you store in the fridge, okay? On the topic of things in the fridge. There's another thing I have in the fridge. Colloidal silver. 50 ppm. Colloidal silver strength is measured in ppm, parts per million. So things I like to store in the fridge, keep them fresh. This I could store in the fridge too. This is hydrogen peroxide, 3%. I have that in a cupboard above the fridge. If I wanted to stay fresh longer, keep it in the fridge too. So there you go. 3 capsules of probiotics. Mjölksyrabakterier, which means milk acid bacteria. Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Bifidobacterium bifidum, Lactobacillus casei, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, Bifidobacterium longum, Bifidobacterium lactis, vitamin C, and there's some other stuff. So it has selenium in it as well. There you go. Now what I'm going to do is load up the cylinder for my water boiler with St. John's wort. This is St. John's wort. And this is the cylinder. So I have a kettle, water bowl that I bought on Amazon. And it has a cylinder. Which means you can either just use it to boil water, or you can put tea, for example, here. This is St. John's wort. In Swedish called Johannesört. Fill it about 50%. Here's the lid. There you go. Gotta check out the washing machine after we just finished. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to do my dental care routine. Brush my teeth and do a nasal rinse. I'm cleaning the toothbrush, rinsing it under piping hot water. Why? Because there was recently an issue with the border in this region, and the municipality issued recommendations that you boil the water before you use you boil the water before ingesting and consuming it cooking water. And in case I had whatever, I want to make sure it's clean. What toothpaste do I use and what toothbrush? This is a nano microfiber toothbrush that has more bristles than regular toothbrush. And this is the toothpaste, Biomed Super White, gentle whitening, enamel strengthening. Free from fluoride, sodium lauryl sulfate, PEG, saccharin, and synthetic colors. So typically toothpaste is marketed by what it has. Contains mint, spearmint, this, that, the other thing. This is marketed by what it doesn't contain more than what it does. I buy this on Amazon. It costs around what, $5, $5 something. And I prefer more light passes rather than a few intense ones, hard ones. Similar to exercising, you can do high rep range, low weight, or you can do higher weights and few reps. So I could do 300 bicep hammer curls with 1 kilo, or I could do 30 10 kilo ones, or even like 10 kilo ones. So more reps, I'd rather have 100 passes that are light than 10 that are really hard. Yeah. And how I brush my teeth, I start with the outside, up and down, then under, and then inside. See if I do some training today. If I do, I do it live. Now the inside. It's a good thing that I had at least a modest amount of crisis preparation, where I had some water. I had a 6-pack, okay, of water bottles, 1.5 liter water bottles, stowed away for moments like what happened recently, where there's a tax and they call me in the municipality, you don't drink the water. There's been a water leak, and if you need to use the water, you need to boil it and this and that. So it's good to have at least a basic like preparedness kit at home. Canned food, toilet paper, candles, tea lights, which you can use to cook with if they're power outage. So ultimately, a person will have items at home that makes them prepared to live at least a week, 7 days without electricity and running water. The inside is a toothpaste pipe, so to do a lot of angle on the toothbrush and get the inside of the tooth. I have to exercise to become one. Now, last part. This is salt water. I don't use commercial mouthwash, a lot of people do. That has about fluoride, some alcohol, I think some of them have this and coloring, this and that. So there's ingredients that need to be unnecessary. And I make my own salt water by boiling water. Use a glass bottle, put salt, about a teaspoon of salt, heaping teaspoon, flat to heaping teaspoon of regular white table salt. Boil up water, pour it in, swoosh around a little bit, and then add more, and I get a liter of salt water. And I use that both for mouthwash and nasal rinse purposes. This is a Nateslime motor deck, and it's better than an edit pot, as far as I'm concerned. It looks like a huge syringe that doesn't have a needle, has silicone tape, and this is used to clean your sinuses in a similar way to an edit pot, only this is better because you can up and down regulate the pressure. You can make it more or less high pressure. So here we go. It's a nasal rinse. Has with allergies and stuff in this. So it's the same salt water I use as a mouthwash to clean my mouth. I use to clean my sinus and stuff. Rinse my sinuses. Just plain old salt water. There you go. Post wake up routines today. Yesterday, I fasted more than 30 hours. And all the training I did was in the fastest way. And I had also sleep fasting. So when I started training, I hadn't been sleeping for 20 plus hours, hadn't eaten for 20 plus. Also, well, maybe the training was only 23 hours of fast at that point. You don't need to eat all the time to have energy. As a matter of fact, I noticed like a few times where I tried fasting only 16 hours and eat shortly after waking up, I noticed I don't have the same energy after that. So I like fasting. Not just for the energy, but how it makes me feel. Perform. There you go.